Texas just got an early Christmas present. The Supreme Court gift-wrapped a racially skewed gerrymander and called it good government. And if that doesn't jingle your bells, you're not paying attention. This week's sacred cow, the Supreme Court has spoken. Have faith, the Supreme Court knows what it's doing. Sure, and Santa definitely reads every letter, the reindeer union is totally fair, and the elf on the shelf isn't a training device for NSA surveillance. Apparently, democracy now means the state of Texas and every other state can draw district lines so tilted they should come with OSHA warning labels. And the highest court in the land simply shrugs like it found out the stockings hung by the chimney with care don't match. The official story is that Texas, bless its heart, simply drew a race-neutral Christmas list of voters, and it's pure coincidence that the only group getting coal in their stockings just happens to be minorities. What are the odds? This is the political version of a white elephant gift exchange where you somehow always end up with a toilet plunger. Now let's unwrap the real story. A lower court ruled the 2025 map discriminated by race. Not maybe, not kinda. They sang it like carolers who won't leave until you open the damn door. In English, on paper, with signatures. Texas, being Texas, filed an appeal to the Supreme Court. America's 9 wise men and women, or at least that's what's on the brochure, who took one look and said, let Texas go ahead, 'tis the season. This isn't democracy. This is a middle school holiday pageant where the costumes get fancier, but the plot devolves into reindeer games. Basically, they just slapped some peppermint wrapping paper over a dumpster fire and called it festive. This isn't a Republic anymore. It's a Hallmark holiday special where the plot is obvious, the actors look tired, and the script hasn't been updated since 1787. Let's throw this on the Yule log. Gerrymandering is anti-choice at a cosmic level. This is politicians playing The Sims, but with real people, real neighborhoods, and real power. Forget abortion rights. This is the real my body, my choice. They choose your body, they choose what district it belongs to, and they choose who represents it. This is the Grinch climbing down the chimney, rearranging your furniture, stealing congressional accountability, leaving behind a fruitcake nobody wants, and then lecturing us from Mount Crumpet about respecting the process and being grateful that they pre-selected your representative for you. All you have to do is show up like an extra in a Hallmark Channel movie and pretend that your lines matter. Texas Republicans slow-cooked this map like a Christmas brisket. Low and slow, lots of smoke, engineered with just enough plausible deniability to hide the burn marks, and suspiciously missing any seasoning labeled minority representation. And the Supreme Court basically said, looks delicious, serve it up in 2026. And the Democrats, they act shocked I tell you, that the Republicans would manipulate maps, while conveniently forgetting that they are doing exactly the same thing in blue states right down to the same talking points. There's no good gerrymandering. That's like calling it ethical pickpocketing. Both parties are basically the parents who insist Santa is real while hiding the receipts in the sock drawer. No wonder our democracy feels like an escapee from the island of misfit toys. Here's the libertarian and, frankly, nonpartisan human view. If voters can't choose politicians, we're no longer citizens. We're hostages forced to wear ugly sweaters. But there is hope. There are actual solutions you don't need Santa for. Simple, boring, grown-up solutions that both parties refuse to touch because they'd lose power. Independent redistricting commissions. Not perfect, but better than letting two tribes of hyper-partisan, crayon-wielding elves fight over who gets the last chicken leg. And while we're at it, let's stop treating gerrymandering like it's a strategic advantage and start treating it like the lump of coal civil liberties violation that it is. It's the political equivalent of rearranging the seating at Christmas dinner so you're always next to the dessert tray. You don't earn more pie, you just redrew the boundaries so that the pie ends up in front of you every time. Multi-member districts with ranked choice or approval voting. This is the secret Santa of solutions. Right now, we're stuck in a single-member system, like a family Christmas movie vote where you pick one movie. The winner forces everyone to watch Die Hard, again, even if nearly half wanted Elf and Grandma begged for White Christmas. With multi-member districts, you group areas together and elect multiple representatives at once. It's like saying, fine, we'll watch 3 movies, rank your favorites. Suddenly, more voices get heard, not just the loudest. Terrifying for politicians, liberating for voters. But the big one, decentralized power, because power draws corruption the way Buc-ee's draws Californians. Every time you centralize authority, somebody eventually wraps it in shiny paper, tops it with a big red or blue bow, and calls it tradition. This isn't about left or right. This is about whether the system belongs to the people or to two aging political parties hoarding power like it's the last PS5 on Christmas Eve. And yes, since I have announced my 2026 candidacy, let me make this crystal clear. This isn't about taking votes away from Republicans or Democrats. It's about giving all Texans a system where their vote actually matters, even when the map makers don't want it to. Remember how I said the Supreme Court gift-wrapped Texas gerrymandering? Yeah, this decision is basically a legislative fruitcake, dense, outdated, suspiciously sticky, and getting passed around because nobody wants to deal with it. The Supreme Court just gave Texas 8 venison steaks and a build-your-own-democracy kit. No fairness required, discrimination optional. They didn't protect democracy, they just added tinsel. Here's the uncomfortable truth that nobody wants to hear. If we don't kill gerrymandering, it will kill democratic accountability long before any party saves us. And every election, mine included, is just holiday theater, a pageant, a nativity without a miracle. This isn't left or right. This is the powerful versus the rest of us, and they're winning. So let me ask you, how the hell do we vote the bastards out when the bastards get to draw the map and choose who's allowed to be in the audience? Drop your thoughts below, and share this if you're done letting the two-party Santa decide who gets democracy and who gets coal.